From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from L.A. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. That's some good work on that run back. Brock, he gets this to the 33.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it, touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's money en route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. We won't keep tape for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Panther 6, Cougar 19. 19 Lion.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready? Johnny Lions. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... the ball can hit the ground on this side.
18, Pioneer. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. That's caught by Williams. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Red. Cougar 19.
From the red zone on first. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up second down.
It leads to second.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco 80. Zone. Take off.
Throwing it again here. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us down to the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, McLaughlin. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled on the play by Kuna Ford.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd and 2, Murray. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
The Cardinals out for the punt. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early 2 left for him to spend. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
They put a receiver in motion right. They'll go to McLaughlin again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. It's caught by Harrison. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Rams 7. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Complete out to the right side. He's out in the clear. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. That's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Buffalo 18.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They go with Williams on the counter. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have it on 3rd and 5.
19 Charger, 19 Charger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him a couple on the run, but that run accomplishes little. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Joshua Carty out for the Rams field goal try. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Good right side. McLaughlin gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. As Andre Cisco hold him down there.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. There's another carry for McLaughlin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Come on.
Handoff. Here's McLaughlin. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A pickup of 17. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now lead by 10.
Touchdown, Arizona.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They stay on the ground with Williams. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready!
Now run here with Blake Corum. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It'll be 3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready!
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out for a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hold the ready.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Go!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Viking 18! Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. The play made by Will Johnson.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get it! Bronco 80!
Watch the motion!
Ready, ready?
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
Running for the marker with Williams. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams make it a one-score game before halftime. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams cut the lead down to 4.
Rams 17. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Soft lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One last play before the break. From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Back to 50. Back to 50.
They'll start on the ground, Corum. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some depth into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Looking in the air here. Oh, he loses the football. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear His old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Get it! Crack all 80! Alert! Alert! Ready!
Handoff goes to Williams, cutting right. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Ready! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, speed. Ready, ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Head! 70 Lions. Go!
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds a man, right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Give to Williams from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Second and 10, here's a pass. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. They'll go to McLaughlin again. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On second down, McLaughlin. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
A gain of 16 yards.
16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here's ETN on first down. finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll go left side with McLaughlin. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here's another carry for McLaughlin. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Running over center with McLaughlin. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's got McBride complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. Here's McLaughlin. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. By a man, he's in the clear. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Couldn't find a completion on first down. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Again to throw on 2nd. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get it? Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Turn up.
Desperation time here. On the move, hit it right. And he can't do it himself. He's sunk behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now an inside handoff. McLaughlin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Completes this one to Granson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down, they need 7. Air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.